Hey guys, I'm having my breakfast. Today I'm going to attempt to do a 20 plus kilometer high with the skates, with the inliners. I've never done so long distance. I think maximum I do is no more than 10 kilometers, so it's definitely more, and I haven't skated in a really long time. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going for a meeting, so like giving up is not an option, going late is not an option. And yeah, I'm running a bit late already actually. I don't really know how long it's going to take. By bike it takes about between 2.5 and 3 hours. No, sorry, 1.5 and 2 hours. Walking will take between 4.5 and 5. So skating I allocated 3 hours, but since I'm already late I will have more, something like 2.5 hours, depending how far I'm done with my breakfast and with securing everything at home. Securing this little girl who will need to wait at home for me. And then I will try to get going as soon as possible. So I will see you on the road. Something very important before leaving is to cover my scar. So I have a scar from a surgery. You can barely see it, but it peels off when I'm skating for more than 1 hour. Because I'm going to be skating almost 3 hours, then I need to cover it up with these things for blisters, and then usually it's fine, at least for the time that I have skated so far. I hope it will hold. I will bring the package just in case, so I hope it will hold for the whole trip. So it's about 7:40. I am 40. I left half an hour late. And yeah, it means I will be rushing the whole trip. Maybe I can still make it on time, but it's so unlikely. And I just went to the first slope. I hate slopes because I don't have brakes in the skates and I don't brake with the wheels. I mean, I can, but I'm pretty bad at that. So it takes me a while to go down the slopes. As far as I know, there are only 2 on this trip, so the first one is done. And I'm going towards the second one now. It's a bit embarrassing because I will take the same route as my other colleagues, so they will overtake me with the bike at some point, so it will be a bit embarrassing. So annoying. I reached the main street and then I went in a totally opposite direction because I can't have a decent orientation. So I lost at least 20 minutes. I started all over at 8. I'm so screwed. I'm so tired. I'm going up the bridge now. There are some parts of the path with a lot of cliffs, so it slows me down. And also it's way too narrow for the inliners, so that also slows me a lot. But I won't take the path of the cars, so there's no bike path, and I won't take the one of the cars because I'm on the inliners. I'm very slow, so I prefer to take the footpath, which is, wow, I hate footpaths. Wet leaves is the worst you can get. After a steep slope, and then a steep slope with wet leaves. I hope that's not waiting for me on the other side. Let's see, it's 8:15, so it means my college should be starting now, so I'll see him soon. There was a bike coming on the footpath, I don't know why. I think they are meant to use the car part, but I have no idea. I just go straight. Yeah, I'm wearing my bike helmet because I lost the one for inliner some time ago. I'm almost on top of the bridge, and it's super slippery right now. I'm about that walking speed. Okay, now I can speed up a little bit more. I have less than 2 hours to get to the meeting, and I literally just started because I took the wrong way, so I had to go back to the starting point. This is insane. Oh my god, more leaves. Just what I needed. Okay, now I'm finally on the top. And there's some stuff going on there. I don't really see from here. But apparently it's close to the cars, I think. So I need to know what's the path that they designated for pedestrians, and then I need to see if I can take it with the inliners. If there are any stairs, it will be tricky, or any non-pavement surface, but oh, it seems fine. Seriously. Ah, okay. Just like bikes should get off the bike, that's good. So I'm on the way down the bridge. This is possibly the part that was scaring me the most because it's very narrow, so I don't have much room to do stuff like to go on zigzag, for example. And also the road is so bad, and I'm going down the hill. But so far it's not super steep, so I can handle it. If it gets any steeper than this, because my braking system is almost non-existent, I will need to stop and figure something out. Right now it's okay. Just going slowly with lots of control. And not like some people who are going down the hill with skates, they just go full speed and enjoy their lives. But I am extra cautious with everything, really. I don't like to record when people are coming. It's annoying to this trend from the influencers to just talk like there's no one around and they're the only people on the planet and just take all the stage. I really don't like that, so I try to avoid it. So when there's people coming up, I just stop the video until I'm alone again. I think it's just just so we all can enjoy the street. No one needs to be a protagonist. Okay, so now it's getting more flat, and I think I've survived the slope down. Now it's still going down, but it's not as steep as before. The path is still pretty narrow, so if I was going up the hill, this would be a problem because it means I can't really, open my legs when I'm pushing with the skates. I push a little bit to the side, so you need space. And here, I basically have to go with my 2 feet in parallel. So if we're going down in a mild slope, it's, I would say, perfect, as long as I don't need to brake. But for going up, it will be so difficult. Okay, I'm going to stop the video because it seems that there's a bend there and it seems that it's getting a bit steeper, so I need to focus. Alright, I'm down. And this pad is amazing. It's so soft. I can almost fly here. So I left exactly 1 hour ago. And so now the path should be easy. If it stays flat like this, I might be able to make it in time. Maybe. I have 1.5 hours left. The problem is that I don't know the way from here. So I need to be very careful and be checking the map often. Supposedly I knew the way before, but I also got lost, so yeah. I should not miss any turn, and maybe I can make it. So far so good. I still haven't met my colleagues, so it's good. It means they are still behind me. They all have bikes, so they will be way faster. and I just checked the map. I have to stay straight on this road for a few kilometers until I hit the main road, and then I will go left. So I just need to be able to identify the main road when I see it. So that should be within my capabilities. Let's see later. And of course, always check this entrances. The thing is, I can't brake, like I cannot do emergency brakes. So I have to slow down on every street to make sure that I can see the cars coming well in advance. But it's very quiet right now, and wow, I love this footpath. It's the best path for skating ever. So soft. Okay, train, we have to be careful here. Yeah. Look at the landscape, that's why I love Germany, man. It's so pretty. Cannot get tired of these landscapes. The sad part is that the summer is very short. We are already by the end of August, so probably one more month and then the dark months will be back. So it's better enjoy. Oh my god, I just checked the map. A few more kilometers and I will reach halfway. So I can't believe it. Will be a miracle if I can make it on time. But it really all depends on the path. And my energy, at some point my energy is going to crash and then it's game over, but so far I'm still holding. The thing with the inliners is that you depend on the path. So 99% of the paths are just not good for skating. If it's sand, I have to take them off or just walk. If it's a slope, I have to stop because I cannot brake, so I need to find something to hold. Or just go like perpendicular to the slope, so like stepping sideways, or again take them off and walk. If there are leaves, it takes me forever. I don't need to stop, but I am like walking distance. If it's wet, most of the cases again I need to stop. If it's flat and wet and not too slippery, then I can skate on there. But you need to be extra careful. If it's too rough, and even like it's just a little bit, a tiny difference, and then it's already too rough, so there's too much friction with the skate, so it exhausts me the whole time, and that's horrible because it drains your energy. So basically, the only path where I can go full speed, kind of, is this path, and it's over. If it's like this, the skates get stuck in the middle of the bricks, so it's very easy to fall down. And as you can see, I am way slower in this kind of path, but I'm still moving. Oh, I really hope it doesn't stay too long like this, and I hope we go back to my beautiful pavement path. That would be amazing. So I'm in a rural area. At the end, like in a sort of village. So then the change of path makes sense, but it's not good for my lack of time. This is the first time that I take this road, or at least that I take this path to our meeting. Because usually someone gives me a ride by car. Yeah, I haven't even made it by bike. I don't cycle too much because of the knees. So people were quite surprised when I said that I will come by inliners. So it would be amazing if I can make it on time. All the way with the inliners. My emergency plan was to send a message and ask if someone could pick me up. The problem is I don't really know who's coming by car or who's coming by bike, so I wouldn't be able to just call a specific person, and of course I also don't know if they have space in their cars. Yeah, let's hope that's not necessary. Let's hope I can make it like this, as they have about 1 hour to get there, and I should be halfway by now. I haven't checked the map in a while. Probably I should, before I miss the turn. Okay, I reached the big road where I had to turn, and this is where the big road looks in the map. It's just a street, but there was no way to miss it because my other road actually ended. And I almost fell down. There was a slope. I was going down on this ugly ground, and then I saw the road, so I'm like, oh no, I have to brake. And I was already getting too fast, and then my skate got stuck, so now I was falling down. But then I managed to recover my balance and stand on my feet, and then I had to do an emergency brake with the wheels. And I'm so tired. This footpath is horrible. I should submit a complaint to the state and say they should get rid of all the brick paths in the state because of the sake of inline skaters. So I'm again in a very flat path, but I barely passed the midpoint of the trip, and I'm extremely tired. I can barely breathe. So God, can barely speak. So I still have many kilometers to go. I'm not going to check how many. I would say at least 10. And not so much time left. So now comes the real endurance test. And my foot is starting to hurt. As long as the skin doesn't peel off, it's okay. But if it starts peeling off, then it's going to be painful. So I hope it holds for another hour. Okay, let's keep going. Pine trees. Since they're already growing the pine trees for Christmas. Back on the town, back on the annoying footpath. It's so narrow and not good for the skates. I'm so tempted to get in on the street, but there are many cars coming and I shouldn't be on their way, so probably not the right time. My colleagues just passed me. Yeah, I'm a bit jealous. I was just on the footpath trying to find a way to cross the street, almost falling down. And then they just came with the bikes. Happily skating on the footpath, running on the street. It's all flat, perfect ground. They were so fast. And I'm just behind, still trying to cross the street. And now I'm out of the town. Just getting out of the town right now. See? There is at the front, there is the glorious yellow post that tells me now we are on the countryside again. So all the city or town problems are left behind. And hopefully it's flat again. And I just saw a sign that says that the next town is the one that I want to reach. Meaning, I'm going to make it on time! I still have 4 to 5 kilometers left, ish. But man, I'm going to make it on time. I can't believe this. I have more than half an hour left. And the path should be good until then. So, wow, I'm going to make it. And this really confirms that if the ground is good, I can be close to the speed of a bike. Of course, not as fast as a bike, but getting close. Because I left so late. And car coming, and I'm still going to make it. So with irregular ground or steep ground, I get close to the walking speed of a pedestrian, or sometimes even way slower. But with a good ground like this, I'm so fast. And this is a very nice surprise because I had never gone skating to the countryside like today. I'm always skating inside the city, so I really didn't know if I will be able to cover all this distance with the inliners. So I'm very, very happy to know that it's possible. 20 kilometers I can do hiking, but it takes me the whole day. Jogging I have never attempted, so I don't think my fitness is there yet. But now I know that skating is also possible, which is really cool. Made it, guys. I'm just walking there. I just took off my skates and it's 9:30. I arrived half an hour early. That's unbelievable. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.